Hey, 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 welcome to the attic. Doing another Dominaria. Even though I really don't know this format and I'm getting beat up by the people who do. But we're learning it together. And some of you don't like seeing me walk on a treadmill, so I'm going to just go camera off. And let's look at what we got. We got extra turn spell. Seems good. It seems like it shouldn't be that hard to activate. Also got Tatyova, which is like fantastic. Just drop a land, draw a card. Would I take that over Karn's Temporal Sundering? Maybe I would. Eldest Reborn is pretty good. Make some sacrifice a creature and discard a card. Then you get to bring something back. Pretty strong pack. Let's just make a Simic value engine, shall we? Got Llanowar Elves too. Maybe it's a mistake picking green. Somebody else is going to go into green off that Llanowar, huh? Okay. Wonder what we should pick here. I've been taking these Coldwater Snappers pretty highly. I don't know if that's the correct thing to do. Play a land. Actually, Poet can bring back Saga. Baird has seemed pretty good. I mean, I guess I could just snag a Baird here. The Academy Germany Mage. Creature that bounces. I'm going to take that. 2 5-drops. Why not? Start it off. Huh. Oh, these legendary sorceries. It's not a high pick. I think I'll take the Llanowar, thank you. Venturous Impulse would be good for us, right? Creature or land is good with Tatyova. We can dig for Tatyova, or we can not. Four Crown Thallid. Baloth Gorger seems good if we're going to try to like ramp here. So Divination. Good. I do like this Spore Crown Thallid. If we pick that, do we get the Baloth Gorgers more often? Okay, I'm going to take the Spore Crown. And a Deep Freeze, I like those. This has been good to me. I had a deck where I had 3 of them, and I could have had 4 of them, and I ended up wishing I had 4 of them, so. Also, this is removal in green. Our Saproling Migration, the kicker spell. All these Relic Runners, I don't know. So here we got a chance at the Baloth Gorger again. Slin Voda, I mean, I know we're ramping, but it's 10 mana to do the bouncy bounce thing, which is good. It's very strong. This just got Juggernaut. This one takes me back. Too bad they couldn't get the original art here. 5/3 must attack. We got Unwind, we got Befuddle, we got another Saproling Migration. I guess we're kind of straddling the line on Saprolings here. Some kind of ramp. Well, Llanowar Elves, do those go around this late? Pick 9? Are you supposed to be able to wheel those? Wallet can get indestructible, I think, can also just be a real house. I'll take the Unwind. That Adventurous Impulse we were talking about. And I'll take that Baloth Gorger number 2 we were talking about. Green's probably open here. Nobody wants Llanowar Elves. They must have opened some better bombs in other colors. Notice the Karn's Temporal Sundering did not wheel. Don't have any artifacts yet. Got do these Saproling migrations though. Rescue or Protector. I guess the Protector actually was been better for our deck. I'm sure there are good combos with Rescue. I don't particularly want to bring back Tatyova. Oh, we got Narumeha. Already got one of these. Don't know that I need more than one. It is a mythic, however. We got the Spore Swarm. We got the Wizard's Retort. It's just a straight up counterspell. Avamaya Shepherd is good. Oh man. Academy Drake, I'd take you out of this pack. Is historic. Copies an instant or sorcery. You're probably not going to play it that high. On turn 6, we could copy this. Make 4 Saprolings. Guess I'll take it. Let's be a rare drafter. I know where elves again. Do we risk wheeling that again? Because we could take another Journey Mage here. I think you run 3 Llanowar Elves. Maybe now we can take, if we see a Slin Voda, we can take it. It's between Opt and the Diligent Excavator. Also Eviscerate. We could splash, I guess. Maybe I'd take that. Think about splashing black. Joda. I have a commander deck with Joda. Gift of Growth. Pretty good combat trick. Take the Wizard's Retort though. Then I think I want the Drake. Again, if we're ramping big, Drake can be a threat. Memorial to Genius seems good in our deck too, because we want to just be dropping lands with Tatyova. Okay, well there's Slin Voda. On the other hand, we have Untamed Kavu. We are much more likely to cast than a 8 mana card. Divination, Untamed Kavu. 2/2 Vigilance Trample. It was kicked, it enters with 3+1/+1s. Yeah, that's just really good. Royal to Unity seems pretty good. Llanowar Scout, I wonder. Got Befuddle. Got the Jugs. I mean, getting this out on turn 3 might be no joke. Grab that. For the Shepherd versus the Migration number 3, I think we'll take the Shepherd this time. And Balak Order number 3, or just a Gift of Growth. You know, take the Gift of Growth. We do want probably 1 or 2 combat tricks here. Rescue, I think, at the moment. 1+1 in flying. Let's take Memorial to War. A lot of removal in this set. I think I'd just rather be playing one-off threats here. Growth. Get another Gift of Growth. Could be the Llanowar Elves Gift of Growth deck. Called an Overseer. Nobody wants these Kelvin Overseers. I guess they're not great. Halcyon Witness. Not really a cool card. One-shot kill people. Oh, so I really want Grow from the Ashes and Blink of an Eye. Guess we're the ramp deck. Again, green seemed open, right? Do we think we could wheel it? No. People are always looking for Grow from the Ashes. Primordial Worm. That might not be terrible. Also got Memorial to Genius. This guy would be good if we splashed the Eviscerate. I don't know. Well. Huh. Merfolk Trickster is a great card. We can just take Llanowar Elves number 4. Or the Skittering Surveyor. Might help us splash the black. The Eviscerate. Again, like a Deep Freeze probably does what Eviscerate does. Should we just take the Deep Freeze? They're tough decisions here. I want to take the Skittering Surveyor. Just in case we do get past something else good that we want to splash. Another Journey Mage, I think. Oh, Song of Freyalise. Now this is good. We do have to lose another Blink of the Eye. This with the stuff that creates Saprolings is just Chef's Kiss. Got beat up by this, and then somebody had the regrowth spell to bring it back. Do it all again. It didn't help, I forgot it gives Indestructible in addition to everything else. Huh. Is it like a blue-black thing because you want to sacrifice? Oh, double Tatyova? Last pick? Yeah, we hit that Tatyova deck hard. Runner. Or Scout, I guess. Another way we can ramp. The Envoy. More than enough playables here. Or Llanowar Elves? Sure. Maybe we just don't play as many lands. Even though we got double Tatyova, maybe we do play them. Lava Runner. Actually, I might... Do I need Lava Runners? Oh, I'm just gonna build that vault. Strike Fire Element. Seems like the red cards have been going late in the drafts I've done. Is red considered a bad color in this set? Leave a comment, you Dominaria experts, and let me know. Okay, so what is our strategy here? Super ramp into Tatyova. We kind of needed some card draw, I guess, is where we're pretty short. Is there anything we have here that draws us cards? We got these kicker things, so if we flood out, that's not too terrible. Curator's Ward could draw us a card. I don't think the counterspell plan is that great here for us. How good is Eviscerate? It'd be really good if we could double it up with Narumeha. A lot of 1-drops, so our 2-drops aren't as important. At least one Llanowar Scout. And go down at least one swamp and go up at least one forest. 17 land still. Yeah, we're really heavy green. Worth the... We could cut the Surveyor. Maybe even cut the Grow from the Ashes. Then we have double Tatyova. I just don't think Narumeha is that great for us. Alright, so we cut the Surveyor, although that does grab us a land for the Tatyovas. Tatyovas are our draw engine. I guess at a certain point we say back the land if we and hope to get a Tatyova. That means we don't need the Llanowar Envoy. Still looking at 3 cuts. I guess we could go down to 3 Llanowar Elves. Maybe 4 is just crazy. I mean, only have 3 4-drops at the moment. Guess it can accelerate us into our 5-drops also. Go down 1 Gift of Growth. How are we going to get in damage? We're really just relying on being wide because we have the Academy Drake is evasive. Otherwise, Juggernaut can be a dead spell in a lot of cases. And I like the idea of powering it out with the Llanowars. Maybe we just we don't need the swamps anymore. We could cut 1 land. That's super crazy. I guess this is good on the Juggernaut, right? So, it dies into 2 more cards. Maybe we'll go down 1 more Gift of Growth and we'll bring it back in if we feel like that was what we were needing. And let's play some matches. Leave your predictions here. How many wins do you think this deck can get? Can I get 3 wins in this format? Only time will tell. Time will smell? Stay tuned. Hey, we got Tatyova. We did not get our Llanowar turn 1. Got the Saproling Migration. Opponent is going first. Navigator's Compass, okay. We're gonna do some shenanigans. That double green. You saw how many green I put in this deck here. Oh, they get a Llanowar. That's not fair. Nobody should get a land war ahead of us. Hope they're not running Goblin Chain Whirler. They'd need two more mountains to cast it. Dominaria had this cycle of rares that were color, color, color. Cabal Paladin is annoying. And a War Scout, not very helpful. Huh. Just all attack here. Go left back one guy. Oh, no, they go for it. Cast with kicker. I now have a 5/5. I guess they technically have one green mana they have access to. It was a good combat trick, but it prevented us from getting a 4/4 on the board. On the other hand, I guess there are lots of loops you can do with this guy. Oh, maybe that's an engine. Let's see. Are they a Muldrotha deck? What are they going to get? Art of Liliana just hanging out at Downton Abbey. While a stinky hand waves at her. Final farting. On it, thinking. Thinking. Yargba. Rock the Yargba. Rock the Yargba. Let's check my email. Loop-de-doo. Alright, they apparently had to look at their whole deck here. Oh, okay. Well, this is a better play than the Veloth Gorger. I'll add 4 power to the board instamatically. Love to be able to add a land to the battlefield. My 5-drop's sitting here. Okay. What did they put into their graveyard? The Pardic Wanderer. It was like what they didn't want to draw, or they have some way to bring it back. Opponent has evened the score on us. This down. Bounce the Sapperling. We left the Sapperling, they just trade there. I mean, it would have set them back tempo-wise more, I guess. Target creature, okay. That could be what they tutored for. Oh, opponent's getting aggressive. Getting in that point of damage. Okay, now we have the play with Tatyova. I guess this is where Llanowar Scout is pretty good, right? Let's drop a land, activate ability, drop a land, another land, attack you for 3. I think we're a tempo deck, maybe. I don't know. Ramp versus tempo. There's a bit of a conflict in this deck here. Okay. That might be what they tutored for. 4/5 Menace. Luckily they weren't able to kick it. Draw some cards. Another Baloth Gorger. Okay, so if we attack all, they kill the Tatyova, they block the Sapperling, they take 3. I think they're still just dead if we attack all. Am I missing anything? I'll attack. Good game. Almost missed lethal there. Sometimes you have to know when to throw your Tatyova under a bus. If I had noticed I had lethal, then I wouldn't need to draw the land, and drop the land, draw the card. It is good to make sure, though. Sometimes people have mana that's kind of hidden. They did have that artifact, but it doesn't tap for mana, it just changes the color of their land, so. Up against Archbishop. They forgot the R in the Archbishop. Adventurous Impulse, so we could Impulse turn 1, turn 2 Sapling Migration, turn 3 Spore Crown. Yes please. If I take the land here, I'm guaranteed Tatyova on curve. I could take the Drake. I could take the Journey Mage in case they have a threat. Maybe that's the best, most prudent course of action. And then we draw another Journey Mage. Well, you know, what you gonna do? Blue-white, I believe, is a Flyers type. So far it is against us. Might also be Control if they don't cast a spell. Nope. Flyers. Wallflyer. Can't block the Flyers, so we may as well get in. Like they want us to race. Well, I've got 5 drops, so joke's on you, opponent. Huh. They did not attack. Interesting. We got a combat trick, we'll just draw it out here. It's almost certainly a combat trick, or they not attack. Unless you plan to block, you don't attack, or you attack, right? Potentially calling their bluff. Okay. Got that out of their hand when we have a Juggernaut coming in. Oh, wow. Glad they used that already. Let me Drake, weird. I mean, they know we can bounce it. They're not close to kicking it yet. They have a journey. What do they bounce? In a War Elvies. I'll play that and my Journey Mage. Play Baloth and Elves. Let's back first. They might trade the Journey Mage for the Spore Crown Thallid. I'll probably just trade the 2 Journey Mages, take 2, I guess. You do have to worry where you've seen the Saproling Migration. That was a dangerous block, because if I had a pump spell, I could have taken out both of them and had my guy survive. So, I don't know if I agree with that play by opponent. Put some more power on the board here. Next turn we can bounce a blocker. Or we can play Tatyova and drop a land if we get a land. The Capuchin. Is that going to shut off our attack with the Journey Mage? That's a 2/2 first strike. Vigilance and lifelink. Yikes. Okay. Song of Frailes. I mean, I could Journey Mage and Song of Frailes. Janithi's coming back. Really just gets us an attack by the Baloth Gorger. That seems okay, I guess. What to trade my Journey Mage for their Relic Runner? It's not. Gotta keep stuff around to get indestructible. That's at pseudo 5 here. But 1, 2, 3, 4. We can kick the Baloth Gorger. Maybe that's our play here. Up our Baloth Gorger for attacks. Oh, good, it did that without my selecting it. Opponent had enough. Alright, 2-0. Up against Scam Butler. Playing Dominaria. We've got our Land of War Elves turn. Turn 1 Llanowar. On the play, too. Nothing to ramp it into. There we go. Now we can get down a Baloth Gorger. There, we've ramped a little. Next turn we can Journey Mage. It still needs 6 to be kicked. And Butler with the excellent blocker against my 1/1s. Tatyova. If I play Tatyova, it might draw out a removal spell. To play Tatyova when we don't have anything to do with it. I could just play the Sapling Migration. We're like 1 land away though from getting full value on that. Yeah, alright. There's our land. Draw the card. It's a Llanowar Elves. I can even play that. I think I'm just on the all attack plan here. They can eat a Sapperling. Okay. That didn't go super great. Now we kind of hope to keep drawing lands so we can keep drawing cards. Ooh, Icy Manipulator. Only bounces creatures. Untamed Kavu. We can play that for 5. Gonna get tapped. See what they want to tap down. Tatyova. Okay. I'll let him eat another Sapling? I don't think so. No attacks for now. Let's just kick this. Uh-oh. More blockers. Not a great thing to bounce either. Jousting Lance. Yikes. What's Adventurous Impulse? Could get a Journey Mage or a land to just try and draw us deeper. We'll just take the Journey Mage. I'm pretty darn wide on him now. This only gets first strike on their turn. No attacks for now. Let's see. They can block 3, right, with the Icy Manipulator. 1, 2, 3, those are our biggest ones, so we deal 5 damage. Both of those creatures have ETBs, so the Journey Mage feels a little... yeah. But with Tatyova sitting out, I feel like we win the long game here. They can equip... no, they didn't equip. Huh. And with the 3-2, if they want to trade the 2-2 for it, fine. Oh. They don't want our indestructible. Boy, Song of Frailties has really been a game closer here. Concession provoker. And all right. We're 3-0. Up against a pyre. Yeah, seems keepable. We ever play this on 2? Much better as a 5-drop. Oh good, we have a different turn 2 play. So. They'll actually let us ramp this time too. If they don't kill it. A little combo with Tatyova. We have no need to ramp this turn. Put down the Drake. Red and black have a lot of ways to deal with the Drake. Okay. If I knew the format better and knew this was common, like, I mean, I knew this was a card, but unless it was common. Oh, and they have a flyer. Well, isn't that special? Yes, with the kicker, please. 5/5 Vigilance Trample. Uncommon. They have Kill Spell. How much removal is that? Well, our opponent is removals.deck. Back for one. Alright, wait till we get a land here. Hopefully they're not discard.deck. Always Memorial to Unity, I guess. Okay, they got a good blocker. Okay, well. I draw one card off Tatyova at least here. Academy Genemage. Turn. This is annoying. So it can become a 5/5. And they gain life off of it. They sacrifice another creature, so. Got mana, they got cards. Killing Tatyova, of course, yeah. Guess what? We have another in our deck, so you can suck it, opponent. In for 4. I think I'll hold back this island. Huh. This digs for a creature card. Maybe. I'm just worried we're going to draw Tatyova off the top and we're going to want to land. Also got the Llanowar Scout to put it into play if we somehow draw something kicker that we need that extra mana for. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 7. Guess we do have stuff that kicks for 8. A 2/2 haste. Would you like to trade with my Journey Mage? It would not. I have nothing to deal with flyers in this deck. Other than winning faster. Saproling Migration. That's 6 mana to kick. There you go. 8/8 of power added to the board. Opponent. So I could attack with the Journey Mage. They can't actually sacrifice with a Thallid Omnivore, so maybe that is an attack. We'll offer up the trade here. Probably should have waited at the Saproling Migration. They might not have made that trade. Okay. Well, it's got 3 cards in hand. What does Memorial to War do? Oh, it destroys a land. Okay, luckily that's tapped. I guess we better just activate our Memorial to Unity. They might try and destroy the island, which is another reason to hold this back. Juggernaut, sure. Blighter has done a lot of damage here. Oh. I too could have a Juggernaut. I'd rather have a Journey Mage. Guess I would. Thinking the Journey Mage will trade with the Juggernaut here. Could let them eat a Saproling, but thing. The old 10-turn clock here. They might have the thing that gives like trample. No, they didn't. Okay. I think there is like a run amok, gives +3/+3 in trample. It's pretty good if you're running Juggernaut. Alright, top decks, what we got? Got the old Yavimaya Shepherd. I'm inclined to come in with everything here. They didn't have instant speed still for the Spore Crown Thallid, so. They were pretty wide now. They do kill the Spore Crown, that's going to remove a lot of our power from the board. 2 blockers. 1, 2. Okay, those go down to 1/1s. 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3. So 6. Yeah. We've got it as long as they. I can't block though, right? So maybe they thought they'd just fool us. Now these gain life. Oh, if they sacrifice, they gain life. Okay, so they're at pseudo 8. Block, block, block. They take 6, 7, 8. I think this is lethal. They can only sacrifice one thing. Math is for attackers. Don't have first strike or anything, no. Yeah, they didn't even sacrifice one guy. Xaxes. And we are 4-0. What the? Okay. Up against Loman. Either drafted a good deck or I'm getting lucky, or both. You know what? Better lucky than good. Have keep there. The colors. We got the migration into the Thallid. The Baloth Gorger. These beasts. Huh. Or we can get a Llanowar Scout down. Maybe that's better. Maybe try to save the migration until we can get up to 6 mana. Okay, they've tapped out. Perfect. We can get the Baloth Gorger down without worrying about counterspell. And they'll bounce it. Oh, we could just repeat it though. Not a big deal. Or we could play Tatyova, draw a card. That crazy? They're tapped out right now. And it's like, uh-oh, Baloth Gorger coming in hot. Journey Mage deck. Journey Mage is good, see? Let opponents play it. We should have left open a Game Kabu. I don't really want to play that. We take one more big hit from the Journey Mages, or should we just get down 2 Saprolings? We get down to 2 Saprolings. Trade that for our Journey Mage, or maybe keep him off of attacking. So far they're a tap out black blue deck. How many Journey Mages do they have though? No, we did not dissuade them from attacking. Need to do that with this in hand. Don't want to let our life total get too low here, though. Tempest Gin. Things like that. Song of Frailties. Okay. That just pays for itself, mana-wise. 5, we got 8. We got the Baloth Gorger. They don't have mana to counterspell it. Do that, or we could we can get out a ton of creatures. Drop a ton of creatures. This kicked. I take 3 or 4 in the air here. This doesn't add blue, okay. Stacks. Cast down. Sure. Okay. That's unfortunate. Instant speed. Opponent's got a good deck here. Not surprising. Here we are at the 4-0 tier, if there is such a thing. Okay, these flyers are going to kill us real fast. Afterling Migration. Oh. We Baloth Gorger kicked and Saproling Migration kicked? Probably not. We have to watch out for a Syncopate for 1. Let's just do the kicked. Just get down the Baloth Gorger now. If I do, they Syncopate for 1 and we lose it, plus all our whole board's tapped down. I guess pass the turn. Six, 7 in the air. We're on a super clock here. We survive till the Song of Frailties goes off, is the question. We can if we can bounce the Tempest Gin. Another Cloud Reader Sphinx. Yikes. So we just dead? What do we get? We get Academy Journey Mage. Play that, bounce their Cloud Reader Sphinx. But I don't think we have 20 damage. Good game. One turn away. And they had Blink of an Eye. Sure. Okay. Well, I guess I won't concede just in case I no, I could cast one more spell just for the kicks. Alright. Handed our first loss handily. Blue-black flyer control. That deck doesn't do anything if it doesn't get to 5 mana, though. Oh, okay, good. I'm still recording. Double Tatyova? I don't think so. Double Forest instead. Gotta be hitting these land drops here. Goblin Orgy. Well, I happen to know my hand has no more Saprolings or Fungus. If you're running that in your deck, you probably do have. D2 Journey Mage. Sure. Got a 4/4. Sweet, see, they had another goblin. Not a wizard. So I guess we bounce Squee, because otherwise they just chump block with it. Next turn, Tatyova Memorial. So, depending on what they play, if they just play Squee, no, they play Fire Fist Adept. The wizard deck. It may have been unwise to attack there. I think we can win this race, but... Blocks. And the double spelling? Kill spell for Tatyova, maybe? No. Oh, let me draw a card then. Bounce your dude. Back in for 7. And I want a chump blocker here. I played this too late in the last game, so I'm going to try playing it a little earlier this time. My instinct is to get the creatures down before playing it. But this might give me some inevitability. Only attacked with that, that's weird. I want to trade out the Fire Fist Adept. Run amok, okay. Saved a little bit of damage. Or they didn't attack with both if they had the run amok. That down. Draw a card. Because we didn't play the scout, we don't get to... yeah, we have just enough. What do you think of on board, opponent? We just have to let enough creatures live this next turn here. So, yeah, I'll attack. Do I win? I think they have trample though. Yeah, handily win. Booyakasha. Now I will stop the recording. So much for my plans of going 7-0. My 4th or 5th time playing Dominaria Draft. But that's okay. I definitely have not studied this format like I often do with the ones that are coming out. I think if you put in time to study early on, seems like a keepable hand. It's very light. Not on threats, but we can impulse for one. Let's get out the elves first, though. Corrosive Ooze. If you research before stuff comes out, yeah, let's drop a Drake on turn 3. Turn 2. That seems good. Black decks have more than enough to kill the Drake, however. No blocks yet. I feel like I should be able to get stuff to deal with the Corrosive Ooze. Marwyn the Nurturer. Huh. Well, how about Juggernaut plus Giant Growth? How do you feel about that? This is what we needed. There's so many elves. I'm making turbo mana. Torgar. Holy camole. I've seen this one before. This is 7/6. As additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice any number of creatures. They sacrifice 2 creatures. They got it out. We do not have any removal for this sucker. Our best chance here is to race, I guess. Got to attack with the Juggernaut. They probably think they're going to eat the Juggernaut, though. Maybe because we paused so long. So if I kick this, Juggernaut survives or no? +4/+4. But does not survive. It just needs the +2/+2, so I'm just going to cast it there. And I don't know, should we Song of Freyalise actually? Then impulse for a creature next turn? Opponent kind of 3 for 2'd themselves. Wasn't that bad of a play. Plus they did 10 damage. And they're gonna get it back. Alright, nice. So we in Trubadubs. Bailoth Gorger should help, but that won't get it up to big enough. Right? We have to try to kick the Bailoth Gorger? They can't. Territorial Allosaurus. There's stuff if it kicked, it fights something. Well, they don't have that. Still gonna get 5/5 for 4. Jiminy Christmas. This is a good deck of opponents. Let's see what we can draw into. I can get a Tatyova. We could have cast it with that thing, but our people will be indestructible. We'll be at 5 life. Or how much is Torgar? Or maybe, oh, they didn't bring back Torgar. That's why we saw that. Yeah, it's an 8. No, now they're bringing back Torgar. Yeah, I passed that rare the other day. It's looking pretty good here. Just got all your bombs. Rare, rare, rare. Versus uncommon. Poor Tatyova. Natty tatty. They were trying to decide whether to save that. Be kicked. I think I want to get my card off Tatyova. What do we get? Grow from the ashes. Well, we're going to be able to draw a bunch of cards. Well, it's down to 6. How did we gain so much life? Oh, we just gained 1 life. We were still at 10. In my mind, they're casting the Torgar and we're halved again. Round it down. Blockers for days? Sure. Draw a card. Kick it. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Draw 2 cards, gain 2 life. Yeah, I guess we're just going super wide here. Suddenly my 5/5 Vigilance Trample doesn't look that great. So they can Torgar and get 7 life. I guess they need 2 more mana though, until they can well, no, they have enough creatures to sacrifice. No problem with these saplings. They can Torgar and do something else. This is a bonkers card. 5/5 for 4. I mean, you just play that. And then with the kicker on top. They're looking to sacrifice some saplings. Gain some life. We bounce 1 sapling. We don't want to bounce the Allosaurus. They'll just sacrifice the sapling if we bounce it, though. Well, maybe let's force him to bounce it. Force him to sacrifice it. Then they got 4 blockers. Then are we just wide enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. They take 2 plus 3. They take 5. It's just too close. Okay, but now they got 3 blockers. They block 1, 2, 3. They take 4 5. They can sack 2 again on the blocks. But we don't have them this turn. And they might have removal here. Let's see. We could have drawn a card. Alright, now we're getting really wide on them. Fungal infection, sure. Okay. 3 creatures in the graveyard. Four blockers, pseudo 4 life. Flyer is a problem for them. They don't seem to have a way to deal with the flyer. Yeah, okay, they're going with Torgar. Oh, that ups their life? Oh, half their starting life total. Okay, I didn't understand this card at all. Good to know. They're back up to 10. Let's drop Memorial to Unity. Draw a card. And put another land into play. Card. 14 cards in deck. Whoa, we've seen so much more of our deck. Don't flash for 3. And cast this with the kicker. I thought it was an 8/8. It's just a 7/7. So they can loop their Torgar, so they can always just get to 10 life with the Whisper. Seems not great. Let's hit that with the Deep Freeze now while we can. Draw a card. Journey Mage. I don't really need to play that. Wait and see if they get like a flying blocker. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drawing cards. Man. Okay. This is a grinder. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 brown creatures. Let's pop this Memorial to Unity. Try not to draw out of my deck here. Upperling Migration. I guess they can't instant speed sacrifice the sapling now, so I may as well get one creature down. Oh, no, they can. It's not a... They've got a copy. Great. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blockers. We have on the ground 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So our 3 smallest would be 1 and move the 2/2, so that does 5 damage. Is this a desperation attack from opponent? I think I've got him, whether I block here or not. Maybe their only hope is to have Torgar in the graveyard. Draw a card. Alright, let's be sure our math is good here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're at pseudo 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blockers on the ground. So they block 1. This is so much easier in paper. You can move stuff around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They take 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have them yet. We still don't have them. The clock is our enemy here. Possibly our library running out of cards is an enemy. Yeah, I just want to get more creatures on the battlefield here than they do. And they've got... Perfect. Just have to worry about them being able to kill the Spore Crown Thallid. Oh, they're sacrificing now. Maybe they think they're lost. We can make... How many creatures they have in the graveyard? No blocks. We don't want to put a creature in the graveyard. Oh, that was Vigilance. That was stupid. I think we're just on the all-attack plan, though. Provided they can't kill the Academy Drake, we just need to get 1 damage through. They're at pseudo 6, actually, so we need to get 3 damage through. Tatyova does not help. Do I need to count this out again? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we should have it. It should be wide enough. Blocking it out. Yes, yes, we did the math. Kind of. That was actually more damage than I thought. Maybe opponent didn't make the best blocks. What a game. What a game. Alright. That's 6 wins now? I keep it rolling so I can see. Yeah, we're up to 6 wins, baby. Ooh. Okie doke. Pushing to 7 wins here in Dominaria Draft. I like this hand, I think. Oops. Click mulligan. Oh my goodness. And I'm keeping a hand with no green. What am I doing here? Well, if we get green, we get to Baloth Gorger. Guess we just didn't want to make it too easy on the opponent. Jeez. Let's do Llanowar. If it can survive. Nope, they kill it. Bolt the bird, as they say. The impulse now will have Baloth Gorger next turn. Don't have anything in play. No. We'd still top deck a forest. See? Better lucky than good. They do have counterspell mana. Attack first. Well, let's see. I syncopate it for 1. No. They have a counterspell. It was for the Whisper. Okay, luckily, that's not that powerful yet. That's Impulse. Huh. I think I'll take the Journey Mage. Just need 1 more land to make that work. We'll do this so we can get 1 more damage in. Or flush out their counterspell. Vicious Offering. Okay. Happens when your Whisper becomes the sacrificed. Word Explorer. Maybe they're the mill deck. They look to me like a Muldrotha deck. They didn't mill themselves. Well, they milled us into Tatyova. That's kind of cool. I'm just going to get it down. For no value. Lost our Song of Freyleaf, which is unfortunate, and the Untamed Kavu. Would have been good draws. Oh, another Torgar. Clearly Torgar is a bomb. We're facing a lot of Torgars. Draw a card, please. Draw a card, please. Oh, man. More islands. More cards. Juggernaut. Juggernaut's not a good play at the moment. What I want Saprolings. Maybe I gotta just cast one of these without kicker just to get some chump blockers here for Torgar. Full salvage, okay. They're looping. We're helping them out by drawing so much of our deck here. Crown Thalad's pretty good. Let's have a big turn here. And much power to the board. We can't cast the Juggernaut, but I think we're wide enough. Unless they can mill 10 cards. Nope, they cannot. And despite my best efforts, we won that game. Let's see what we got at the packs, and let's talk about the deck. Super thanks to all the subscribers. I'm getting so close to putting stuff away here. Claim prize. So close to giving away packs. Oh, I guess we didn't talk about the deck. Well, I was so excited to open my Dominaria packs. And I was so effusive talking about how much I love subscribers and people that comment and people that watch the end of the video are the best people. Leave a hashtag. I am the best type of person. You feel like bragging. But we'll just know privately that it's us. Okay, I guess they just want to give us Ariel Knights of Windgrace here. Because that doesn't happen more often. Hey, there's the Territorial Allosaurus. Field of the Realm. Ah, Benalish Marshal. Good one to own. And what's our final rare here? Squee the Immortal. That's a useful one. A lot of combos with that. Now that they're doing 100 card historic, which is more like Commander, but Squee the Immortal would be very playable. And Prismari Command is very playable too in our Strixhaven pack. So I got texts to answer. I will just say, with my video on, thanks for watching. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it.